Thank you, Toastmaster Evening, for your very kind introduction. I'm more than honored and privileged to be here to stay on the NTU venue to share with you my observation about tonight's meeting. How do you feel? How do you like the meeting? Wonderful. Wonderful. Well organized. But when I stepped into this venue, I was wondering, what is professional club? And luckily, I found the answer from some of the members and even from the president. I find out it is very, very meaningful. And being the first campus club in the Republic of China, and being the leaders of the campus club, NTU Toastmaster Club, I think you are the best. You should be proud of yourself to be a member of this club. I think you should deserve to give yourself a big round of applause. This is a wonderful meeting, very successful meeting. I would like to share my observation about tonight's meeting. Firstly, Toastmaster Evening, Chong Yi.
Yeah.
Well, I think you did a wonderful job. You have a very proper introduction for each assignee, and when you have a very good transition for each session, and you add some very good words from your own observation. I think wonderful job. You did a very good demonstration. Please give him a big round of applause. Good job. And with timer and vote counter, I think you did a wonderful job in profession to explain your function. And for variety session, I think this is a very special in your club. You have group discussions. I think this is a very good design because in this session, everybody have chance to speak up English, and you share your views of different subjects on different topics. I think it's well designed. I think this is something some other campus club can follow. Good. And I think the session master did a wonderful job. And for all the speakers, since this is a professional club, so I think all the speakers, you say something about what you are very interested in, right? Yes. So I will categorize all the speeches are informative speech. You try to introduce some of the field which you are very good at to the general public. I think it's very, very meaningful and very informative. And also I found this, almost every speaker, you use your visual aid. And even some of the speakers use a prop. That is very good demonstration. But I would like to say one thing which is very important. For Toastmasters, we are learning public speaking. But I would like to say there seems to be a tendency that many speakers, you overly use visual aid. If you notice a wonderful speaker, for instance, Obama, did he use visual aid? Do you think he's a good speaker? Right. So, for good speakers, everybody should focus on you, not the picture on the screen. That is to say, you need to use all your skill, your vocal variety, your handsome face, your facial expression, your words or intonation to attract the audience. That is the point of public speech. So I would like to encourage one thing. Don't overly use visual aid. Try to work on speaking skills. And of course, you should work more on your contents to attract the audience. And for table topics, Bill, good job. You are very outstanding and very senior Toastmaster. I know you did a wonderful job in designing all the topics. But like Professor Ren said, try to make topics simple, clear. You don't need to have some preface before why I want to raise this question, the background of the problem. No, just simple. For instance, for the first question, you can say, what specialty you want to learn the most if you have more time? Simple, clear. For the second questions, for instance, who are the role model in your field? Everybody can understand, right? Okay, so make it simple. Okay, don't try to add so much background information. And also, try not to call the volunteers. You will make everybody nervous. You know, I don't know who I'll be called upon. No, everybody feel excited. Or no, if you call on volunteer, that's you lose excitement. Okay, and also try not to use the same question to ask some same person. Okay, that is a very basic guideline for the tabletop course. But I really think Bill did a wonderful job in design this topic. Let's give Bill a big round of applause. He's a wonderful Toastmaster. I know he's very knowledgeable in very many fields. I like it. And for the language speaker, language evaluator, Professor Lam, I say you guys are so lucky you can invite Professor Lam here. He's so professional in this field. He gives you almost every detail, every usage, the good usage, the wrong usage. I bet you learn a lot from this wonderful professor. Please give Professor Lam a big round of applause. And for all the speakers, I really admire your courage to participate in this contest. You step out of your comfort zone, and you have the passion to share your interest, your field to the audience. And especially, I like your judging criteria. Clarity. Make people understand what you're trying to say. That is very difficult, you know. But all the speakers did a wonderful job in this regard. And I want to say one thing. For good speech, you must have a clear organization for your speech. For instance, you have a very attractive opening, very solid body, and very impressive conclusion. But I would like to say, work on your conclusion. I think some of the speakers, you did a wonderful job, but you didn't do well in your conclusion. What do I mean a good conclusion? In conclusion means you bring the audience to the climax, to the excitement, to the anticipation, and lastly but not least, call for actions. You can follow me to play guzheng, right? Something like that. Let's go. Let's play for softball together. Let's have fun together. Something like that, okay? You raise emotion and affection to the audience. That is a very successful speech. Anyway, this is a wonderful meeting. I think everybody learns a lot from this wonderful meeting. But I just have one suggestion for you to take reference. I know that you have a very good agenda, very well designed. But I would like to say maybe you can add one thing, one category. That is the records of last meeting. What do I mean by that? You can minute how many contestants, or how many participants, how many guests, and who are the winners, who are the best speaker, who are the best tabletop speaker. Because in Toastmaster, we value recognition. Recognition means honor. So we can remember who was the best speaker in the last meeting, who is the best tabletop speaker, who is the best session masters. So everybody can recognize him and show the honor. And that is what we do to recognize the achievement of all the Toastmaster members. It's my only humble suggestion. Anyway, I'm very proud for you guys. You can have such a wonderful club. But I noticed one thing. It seems to me that there are more boys than girls. So girls, you are lucky. You know? Because I have been so many Toastmaster clubs. Mostly clubs, there are girls more than boys. But in NTU, I noticed you're more handsome gentlemen than graceful ladies. So ladies, you are lucky.